Alright guys, this is Ash, Mate, and welcome back to more of Sonic 06. So, this time, we're going to be heading to New City, meeting up with Knuckles, and taking on White Acropolis, the next area of the game. But first, we got to go through this extremely stupid mission. Basically, in this mission, is he's going to tell you to go find who the hell the captain is. You got to go talk to all these guards, and then talk to the guy who you think the captain is, and he'll tell you, oh, it's me! The same fucking guy you talked to is the fucking captain. Yeah, pointless mission, but it's an easy S ranking and get 2,000 rings from it, so...
That was incredible!
You know what, I'm not complaining. Actually, I have some water right beside me because my throat's been a little dry.
Sonic, can you hear me?
Anyways, we're heading to New City, which honestly isn't that bad compared to Soliana. It is still a little... I guess you can get a little lost, but... For me, it isn't really that big of a deal. But we're going to be heading to the warehouse, which is where Knuckles and, yeah, just Knuckles is going to be waiting for us. Yeah, just jump over the darn gate. And, of course, destroy more enemies. And like I said before, I'll be cutting out the load times. So, yeah, y'all won't have to suffer through those. But, yeah, just to kind of talk about what's been happening lately, why I haven't been posting many videos. Basically, I actually wanted this series to be a co-commentary, and it might end up becoming that later on. The only problem is that my friends have different, like, unlike me, they actually, well, I used to have a job, but they actually have their own jobs, and I believe they're in different time zones than me, so we have to work something out between all that. I do want them to join me in this because I do love to do co-commentary, but we'll see about that. Eventually they'll probably come back on, and I'll have to catch them up with the actual game. But you know what? It's something we can all enjoy, I guess. Other than that, really the only thing I've been working on lately is actually. In case some of you don't know, I'm actually I don't want to call myself a professional writer, because, no, I'm not. I guess you can call it a junior writer. I've been actually writing books or stories, I guess you can call them, for about, I started in about 2005, so I'd say about maybe 9 years, which is a pretty fair amount of time. I'm actually surprised I've kept up with it. The irony in that is that pretty much until high school, I had no interest in reading. Like, I hated reading books for, like, book reports and everything. But I don't know why. But then once I started reading, I started to be like, you know what? It's actually kind of fun. But yeah, I'm actually a writer. And mostly I write, some are fantasy and some are fantasy in modern day. Kind of like Harry Potter / Percy Jackson. Stuff like that. That's actually one of my main inspirations for writing was from the Harry Potter and Percy Jackson series, and Rick Riordan is actually one of my, I don't want to say my idol, but he's the one that really inspired me to start writing. Just kind of let people explore these worlds that I create, which sounds really cheesy, but yeah.
Knuckles!
I saw Eggman on the outskirts of the city. He wanted me to give this to you.
Sonic the Hedgehog. If you want me to return the princess, you must give me your Chaos Emerald. Meet me at my base in White Acropolis.
Huh. He's pretty cocky.
It's most definitely a trap. I don't think Eggman will honor his agreement.
I'm going.
Sonic?
Since Eggman went to the trouble of telling me where Elise is, I think I should thank him personally.
Alright, and now we are off to White Acropolis. But first time actually, what ended up happening here is that I thought I could actually get a new upgrade, which was the bounce bracelet, which is really helpful in this damn game, especially for bigger enemies. I forgot that I couldn't get it this time. I think I can only get that, I think it's before Kingdom Valley, right before it. I may be wrong, I can't really remember. But I remember getting the bounce bracelets later on in the story, and I thought I could get it now, but no, apparently not. Yeah, you see, I can only get the light jump at anti-gravity. So now I'm going to be heading back to take on White Acropolis. Which, yeah, White Acropolis is not that great of a stage. Mainly because it's so open-ended that you can actually get lost. Like, I actually was running around for a fair amount of time. I was just lucky that I was on the right path. And I hate the snowboarding section of the stage. I hate it so much, and you'll understand why if you've never played this game. Oh, God. I was lucky that this game was only like $2 when I bought it. It was actually on sale in like I think it was like a $5 bin, but it was only $2. So I was like, you know what, I haven't experienced this game yet. And I came home, played through it in about, I'd say about maybe 2 weeks. And I was like, going ahead. Do a playthrough of it. Share my pain. Oh, God. Yeah.
That was incredible.
It's just like, oh, God. Oh, no, the snowboarding section's coming up, like, really. Like, how did they get this wrong? They got it wrong in Sonic Adventure 2, and I forgot, yeah, they actually had it in Sonic Adventure 1 as well. The main problem are with these ramps. They are so, what's the word for it? They're so picky with when you have to jump. Like, if you jump at the wrong time, you're gonna go flying off into the bottomless pit. And I actually do die 2 times here because I could not turn around. That's another thing. It is very stiff to turn around. It is extremely slippery as well whenever you're sliding down. It's just not good control. I don't know why they couldn't do this right. Of course, it's probably a rush damn game, but Jesus Christ. I don't know. And yep, there I go again. Ugh. Oh, God. Fucking piece of shit stage. Actually, I think I die again because I don't make the jump. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I do. Because we're gonna have actually the first jump, which is you need to make it in order to make it across the chasm below. Just look at this. It's like I'm also becoming yeah, you see right there. I'm actually becoming a game designer as well, and this is just pathetic on how you would think that people that have been making games for I'm not sure if these are the same people that were making the original Sonic the Hedgehog games, or at least Sonic Adventure. But if they were, they should be ashamed for doing this kind of shit. Also, I did hear that ended up leaving, the director of Sonic ended up leaving during its developments. That might have actually been a cause of its kind of rushed cycle. Oh, I don't know. All that I know is this game could have been a lot better if they would have put more time into it. That's why I say that if the game is not finished, is not ready, do not release it. Delay the game, and they'll probably understand. Just like how we had to understand when freaking Ocarina of Time was delayed, or when Skyward Sword was delayed, that they had to fix some things. That's why I don't have a problem with delays, because most of the time it ends up being for the better. Unless they're just being lazy and aren't doing anything. That's a very rare case. Usually when a game is delayed, I usually really like it, because it's actually had more time to develop. Oh, I actually die another time here because I think the snowball actually kills me. Oh no, I fall through the pit. I go into the pit. Okay. That is one of the most annoying jumps in the stage, by the way. You really have to nail that one. But yeah, it's like, if you have a game that's not finished, delay it, work on it, make sure that it is perfect. Make sure it is as perfect as you can get it. That's just kind of my take on delaying a game. That's why I think they should have spent more time on fucking Duke Nukem and Aliens Colonial Marines. Even though Aliens Colonial Marines might not have been as... well... it wasn't unplayable. But they could have done a lot more with it. Oh yeah, I think this is where I actually die. This is actually where I got really nervous because I was afraid I was going to have to do the entire snowboarding section over again. I was just like, whoa. Oh boy. Yeah. Good on Nintendo and Ubisoft for delaying their games when they need to. Because I do not want Mario to go down this road. I don't think he's ever been down a road like this where his game's been really bad. I think the most, I don't want to say the most negatively received, but probably the most mixed received Mario game was probably Sunshine, but I really like that game, so. Probably one of my favorite Sonic games. Oh shit. God, that was actually where I was, like I almost jumped out of my fucking chair because I was afraid I was gonna die there. But I make it. And now we can continue on with the second part of the stage. Which honestly isn't too bad. Just a few enemies scattered here and there. I think there was actually an extra life up there. That's why I'm going. Yep, there we go. So, I got a little bit more life insurance. And also, even though I'm going on the speed boosters here because I thought that I would be able to control them, or control Sonic on these things, I'm just pretty much showing that this is why I do not take speed boosters, because whenever you hit it, you are going out of control. You cannot control Sonic that well. Actually, it's pretty terrible. Almost as bad as freaking Mach Speed sections. Oh, Crisis City. I cannot wait until that Mach Speed section. Oh, God. I don't know why. Oh, that's right. I was thinking I could probably stop the robots from spawning, but they already spawned. Give me some more points though, so that's pretty good. Probably get like an S rank actually at the end of all this. I think. I may be wrong. One of the other enemies that I don't like in this game, I don't know if I explained this earlier, but there's actually a second version of those enemies that shoot the rockets where if they shoot the ground near you, all your rings are going to scatter. And I hate that. I hate it so much. Especially in later stages when you're confined to a small platform. And they're just right there, shooting at you, and then all your rings fall off the darn edge. Alright, controlling Tails again. Just pretty much the same as before, but I consider this a little bit easier, because at least you have something below you to ensure that you're safe. And I'm actually going to be going to all these little holes in the wall, or these little things, because I thought that there was a life in one of them, but I may have been thinking of freaking Rouge. Actually, do I? No, okay. Oh boy. But yeah, and if you're a Sonic fan, just don't buy this game. The only reason I bought it was because I was really curious about it to see if it was actually as bad as people were putting it, and it is bad, especially the PS3 version that I'm playing. If you're really curious, and I mean really damn curious, go for the 360 version. If you have a not PS3, a 360. Ugh, don't know why I said a PS3 there, but whatever. At this point, I'm just really trying to find something to talk about, because this is the same darn thing that we've been doing. Kind of. I can fly with this gates anyways. Oh yeah, lovely view here. Just the foliage. Ugh. At least make the trees invisible. Or something. Make them transparent. Like in actual good games. Or well-made games, I should say. Nah, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing them actually remake this game with, like, the, Sonic Generation engine. I could actually see them remaking this game, to be more like Sonic Generations if they would. You know, I wouldn't say keep the story, kind of change it around a bit. I guess keep the same villains, but make it a bit more, just better. I don't know how they could actually do that, but, people can work miracles sometimes. And, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a remake. Kind of like with the Crisis City level in Sonic Generations. That actually played pretty well, and I enjoyed that a lot. Actually, what am I coming? Oh, that's right, I gotta. Yeah, don't move the analog stick during this part. You'll fly. You won't land on the grind rail. And I think this is actually where I got kind of lost because I thought I remember coming up here and getting these things, but I think it was the other. It was on the other side of Watercropolis. So. Yeah, I'm just kind of run. Oh, then I remember. Oh, what's okay? It's over here. Because I remember the goal ring is over by the door. Right this way. Thank God we're almost done with this part. I'm gonna have to see if I can actually record my voice over the actual gameplay when I'm playing, because I think that'd be a little bit better than this. Or I might just try recording with Audacity, I don't know. I may try that. But yeah, S-Rank.
You're late.
Well, we had to deal with your little pets.
Where's Elise?
My, aren't we impatient?
Sonic!
You better not move. Now, the Chaos Emerald. Place it there.
Huh? What?
No! It's no use. It's too powerful for you to overcome. Now, allow me to introduce you to my latest creation. This is the Solaris prototype. With this machine, you'll be able to control the flow of time itself. Rest assured, they're not dead. Yet. They've just been teleported by my glorious invention to another time. Who knows where they'll end up? It could be in the distant past or far future. But my machine still requires some fine-tuning. In fact, what my machine needs in order to be complete is your power.
My power?
Yes, I can finally complete my plans, now that I have the Chaos Emeralds and you. The Princess of Soliana. That's all I need to revive the flames of disaster. And with its power, I will be able to control everything and rule the world. So, you would be wise to remain on my good side.